Hi guys, this is Devang Maheshwari from equalfa.com and Sunday is a super busy day for me. Why? Because all of my research work I do it on Sunday. जितना भी स्टॉक मार्केट का रिसर्च वर्क होता है, हंड्रेड्स ऑफ चार्ट्स होते हैं, ये सब मैं संडे के दिन करता हूँ. इसलिए संडे मेरे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डे होता है जो मैं किसी भी कारण स्किप नहीं कर सकता बिकॉज इस पर मेरी कमिंग वीक की सारी प्लानिंग डिपेंड होती है कि मार्केट में मेरे को कौन कौन सा ट्रेड्स लेना है. मेरे एग्जिस्टिंग जो भी ट्रेड्स है उसको मैं रिव्यू भी संडे को ही करता हूँ. And what I decided up from this Sunday is that I'll share all of that work with you. So I'll share up my next week planning. मुझे मार्केट के बारे में क्या लग रहा है, मार्केट से मेरा कैसा एक्सपेक्टेशन है कमिंग वीक के लिए, और कौन कौन से स्टॉक्स है जो मुझे करेंटली बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं जो मेरी वॉच लिस्ट में है, जिससे कि आप भी उस चीज़ का फ़ायदा उठा सकते हैं और आप कुछ ना कुछ उससे ज़रूर सीख सकते हैं. सो आई वॉज गेटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेरीज ऑन माई ट्विटर हैंडल and on the telegram also, so I decided that from now onwards I'll share of that work with you. But just a disclaimer in the beginning itself that these all are not recommendations, okay? These all are just my ideas which I am sharing with you for knowledge purposes. तो अगर आप इस कोई भी आइडिया पे एक्ट करते हैं तो रिस्क भी आपका, रिवॉर्ड भी आपका. ओके, सो लेट मी क्लियर दैट अप फ्रंट. दिस इज नॉट अ रिकमेंडेशन, दिस इज जस्ट स्टडी ऑफ माई विच आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर विथ ऑल ऑफ you guys, and you can just listen to it, see to it and understand about it. So without wasting any time, let's go to that. Before starting, let me tell you that if you want to be connected with us in the fastest manner, then Telegram is the place, because Telegram पे हम on a day to day basis काफी सारे stock insights, मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है, क्या क्या कुछ स्टॉक आइडियाज जो हमको अच्छे लगते हैं वो हम सब यहाँ पे ऑन अ डे टू डे बेसिस पे शेयर करते हैं. सो आप भी इस चैनल से जुड़ के उससे बेनिफिट उठा सकते हैं. यू कैन लर्न मोर and simultaneously you can analyze all the stock trades that we are also taking. The channel name is equialpha_stocks. So just go on to the Telegram channel and type out equialpha_stocks and click on the join. I'll also drop the link in the description. तो आप डिस्क्रिप्शन में जाके भी इस चैनल पे कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. Now let us start with the main topic, which is about the next week planning. ये करेंटली जो चार्ट है निफ्टी स्मॉल कैप 100 का चार्ट है, एंड अगर आप इस चार्ट को ध्यान से देख रहे हैं, सो दिस वाज द बिग रन दैट वी सॉ. जो जून से लेके बहुत ही अच्छा रन था स्मॉल कैप में, बट उसके बाद इफ यू आर लुकिंग फ्रॉम ऑगस्ट टू अक्टूबर, इट इज गोइंग नोवेयर करेंटली एंड इट इज जस्ट कंसोलिडेटिंग. सो ओवरऑल जो नंबर ऑफ ट्रेड्स है वो भी कंपेरेटिवली कंपेयर टू जून जो नंबर ऑफ ट्रेड्स थी वो कंपेरेटिवली कम हो गई है. एंड इफ यू सी ऑन टू द डेली, तो लास्ट के जो दो सेशन थे इट वाज वेरी गुड ऑन थर्सडे एंड स्पेशली ऑन द फ्राइडे, बिकॉज ऑन फ्राइडे वी सॉ अ गुड गैप अप and it looks like we have crossed up this resistance level, which was the immediate hurdle. And what I expect from small cap and mid cap is that next week should be good for small caps and mid caps. That's what currently the charts are showing around. Similarly, if you look onto the mid cap also, after a good run for 2 months they are going nowhere. Okay, so 5-6 दिन ऊपर गए, then एक major correction आया, then ये यहाँ पे फिर से bottom बनाया, again 5-6 दिन ऊपर गए, major correction आया, then again ऊपर गए, फिर एक correction आया. Now it looks like कि next 1 week 2 weeks should be good for this, because this was a major resistance currently. The next major resistance is on to here. This is the main part. If you see a closing of the index above this, then simply it is indicating that there will be more fireworks. Okay, so but the next week will be good and we might see some good run up here. कमिंग बैक, इंडेक्सेस आर ऑफ नॉट दैट इंपॉर्टेंस. बेसिकली इंडेक्स से आप कभी पैसा नहीं कमाते, जो आप पैसा कमाते हैं वो इंडिविजुअल स्टॉक से कमा सकते हैं. सो इंडिविजुअल इंडेक्स का जो मेरा एनालिसिस रहता है इट्स गुड, बट दैट्स नॉट कंक्लूसिव बिकॉज आई गो एंड सर्च फॉर स्टॉक्स. मैं स्टॉक्स पे ढूंढूंगा और स्टॉक्स पे ज़्यादा ध्यान दूंगा कि कौन कौन से स्टॉक्स है जो मेरे सेटअप में आ रहे हैं, कौन कौन से स्टॉक्स है जिसपे मैं ट्रेड ले सकता हूँ. फॉर दैट आई हैव डन टुडे स्टडी एंड बेस्ड ऑन दैट मैं आपसे कुछ स्टॉक्स अब शेयर करने वाला हूँ. सबसे पहला जो है वो है MCX. And ये stock currently, why I find it good, because if you look onto it, it's already on a very at an all-time high range. Okay, and it is going in a good momentum. So इसमें काफी अच्छा buying आया था इधर, and after that it was consolidating in a good manner, and it seems that अब वो जो run था that will be continued from here. So if you see a closing above this level, so आपको ये level दिख रहा है, ये level is an immediate resistance zone. and above that it's like an expressway जहाँ पे I don't have any overhead supply. So closing above this will be very good, and we can see that in coming week there are high chances. And also look onto that, ये जितने भी स्टॉक मैं आपके साथ शेयर कर रहा हूँ, these all are trades, okay, these are not long term investment ideas. So आपको हर जगह एक प्रॉपर रिस्क मैनेजमेंट लेना पड़ेगा. अगर आपने रिस्क मैनेजमेंट नहीं लिया है, then nothing will work upon. Okay, so in this case you need to have a stop loss at here, or whatever your risk reward ratio is, you just calculate stop loss as basis of that. And ये सब stock ideas 2-3 दिन के लिए नहीं है, these are all for mid term investing. So I don't trade for very short duration, that is 2 days 3 days, if things go right. And if it doesn't goes like, simply आपका stop loss hit हो जाएगा और आप उससे exit हो जाएंगे. एंड एमसीएक्स अगर आप इसको फंडामेंटली भी देखेंगे तो दिस इज लाइक अ नेट कैश कंपनी, जहाँ पे ओवरऑल रिटर्न रेशियोज विल बी वेरी गुड, द ग्रोथ इज कमिंग ऑन टू गुड. एंड ये जितने भी एक्सचेंज बेस्ड प्लेटफॉर्म्स है, लाइक इफ यू सी CDSL, so CDSL results also came in previous week, it was very good. And MCX, I expect that it will also be good. So all these exchange based like India Mart, Apple, जितने भी exchange based platform, एक platform business जिसको बोलते हैं, ये सब platform business अभी बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं. And last 2 महीने में इन सब में काफी अच्छा रन देखा गया है, and I think that it will keep on continuing. So this is a very good setup that I can see onto this. The next one is emphasis. And if you look onto Nifty IT, first of all, let me show you the index. The index is indicating very positive things. Okay, so it broke a long consolidation. Okay, so you look onto this. This is a channel, and it broke up this long channel. Okay, this is what is around 13 years old channel that's going on, and it got broken out at this point of time. तो ये simply indicate करता है कि there is much more in place. It's a structural change in the overall IT sector, and that's why if you see there was a huge run into many IT companies. And emphasis इसका result भी last week में आया, results काफी अच्छे थे. उनका जो quarterly revenue है, it was like the highest ever in the history quarterly revenue. They have won a lot of orders, so fundamentally it's in a very good stand with a lot of cash reserves. And if you look onto technically, it's again, it was a good momentum. It was taking a pause and expected to move up now because the results were also positive. And अगर आप इसका immediate resistance देखेंगे, so the immediate resistance come on to here. So any upside from here will be very good, and it can give good amount of returns. The stop loss would be around here in this range. Okay, so you need to decide your stop loss as per your risk reward or simply what I'm telling you. The next one is Jindal Polyfilms. So yeah, again एक industry group है. Okay, I prefer stocks which belong to certain industry and there is some change, कुछ ना कुछ change उस पूरी industry में चल रहा है. जैसे अगर आप ये पैकेजिंग इंडस्ट्री देखेंगे तो पैकेजिंग इंडस्ट्री के जो स्टॉक्स है, जैसे कि पॉलीप्लेक्स हो गया, कॉस्मो फिल्म्स हो गया, यूफ्लिक्स हो गया, ये सारे स्टॉक अच्छा कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो जब भी कोई पूरा इंडस्ट्री अच्छा कर रही है तो इट जस्ट इंक्रीजेज योर चांसेस ऑफ विनिंग, राइट. एंड अगर आप जिंदल पॉली देखेंगे तो it went up on a good run and it's now consolidating here and it seems like very near to a breakout. And इसका जो breakout level रहेगा वो ये रहेगा around 482. So any close on 482 above, it will be a buying signal and I'll buy it up. Stop loss यहाँ रहेगा और आप देखिए यहाँ पे एक बड़ी wick है. This is indicating that यहाँ पे एक good demand zone है. Okay, so my stop loss would be in this zone, 450 around. 450 455 would be my stop loss zone and I'll buy up on here. Okay, so this is actionable. You need to plan it accordingly. And if you look Jindal Poly again, it's in a good uptrend, taking a pause, fulfills of all of my fundamental and technical criterias. Next one is from paper industry and this is looking very good. The name is Yash Bakka. Okay, Yash Papers. They make papers. And अगर आप इसको देखेंगे तो ये बहुत important resistance zone था because यहाँ पे भी एक बार sell off आया, again यहाँ पे reach आया, sell off, again here was a small sell off and look onto this is trying to break out. यहाँ पे एक अच्छा breakout आया है and volume जो है वो बहुत अच्छा भी नहीं है पर it is not very poor also. Okay, if you look onto this volume and ये जो close था ये काफी अच्छा था, तो this is again indicating a good risk reward ratio. and you can expect it from here to the next resistance, which is around here. So it can give you around 10 to 15%. Okay, so that's one more good trade that I can see upon. The next one, which looks very positive to me, is AARTI Surfactants, and this is again a demerged company from AARTI Industries, and it has the same management. Okay, so अगर आप इसको देखेंगे तो इसका volatility बहुत अच्छा contract हुआ है, and now it looks that it might consolidate here for some more time, और इसका जब भी the closing will be above 592, which I expect in coming 1 week or next week after that. एक क्लोज अच्छा यहाँ 492 के अबव दे सकता है, दैट विल बी एन एक्शनेबल बाय, एंड अगर ऐसा नहीं होता तो आई विल नॉट लुक ऑन टू इट. द स्टॉप लॉस वुड बी समवेयर इन दिस जोन around 540 543. That will be my stop loss zone, and this is again into surfactants, and overall surfactants अगर आप देखेंगे तो ये industry is comparatively positive, and it's a mix of technicals and fundamentals which I prefer. It simply increases my chances of winning, so it's just a choice. So Aarti Surfactant is my another one which I'm tracking now, right now. The next one which you can look onto is सोनाटा सॉफ्टवेयर. अगर आप इसको ध्यान से देखेंगे तो एक काफी टाइम से सिर्फ एक कंसोलिडेशन मोड में है. तो ये 2018 फरवरी विच इज दिस पॉइंट, वहां से लेके अभी तक इट इज सिंपली कंसोलिडेटिंग. इसमें एक अच्छा ड्रॉप आया बिकॉज ऑफ दिस वायरस, बट इट केम बैक एंड नाउ इट सीम्स लाइक ब्रेकिंग अप दिस रेजिस्टेंस जोन. सो एक ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट रेजिस्टेंस जोन है. अगर आप यहाँ देखेंगे तो देखिए यहाँ पे रिजेक्शन है, अगेन यहाँ पे रिजेक्शन है, अगेन इसके क्लोज में रिजेक्शन है, एंड देन फाइनली नाउ ये इसको ब्रेकआउट दे रहा है. एंड लुक ऑन टू वन मोर थिंग विच इज द वॉल्यूम्स. सो आप अगर इस वॉल्यूम को देख रहे हैं, सो दिस इज इंडिकेटिंग कि जो स्मार्ट मनी है दैट इज एंटरिंग इनटू. ओके, सो this is an again a buy which I would be buying up with some percentage of my capital around, and my stop loss will be around here in the into below this candle. ये मेरा stop loss zone होगा. And just in case anything goes wrong, अगर trade वैसा नहीं होता है, then I'll simply exit it. Okay, and if it goes right, I'll hold it for some time. Okay, और वो बार I need to check up on that whether it is giving some sell signals, or if it's not giving some sell signal, I'll continue holding it at जब तक मुझे वो मेरा sell signal फुलफिल नहीं होता है. नेक्स्ट वन इज क्रॉम्पटन ग्रीव्स. सी इसका रिजल्ट जो आया ना वो काफी टाइम बाद अच्छा आया. okay. इसका ओवरऑल प्रॉफिट ग्रोथ जो Q2 का आया, इट वाज अराउंड 30%, एंड टॉप लाइन इज अराउंड 13%. दिस इज अगेन इनटू कंज्यूमर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लाइक लाइटनिंग सॉल्यूशंस. एंड अगर आप देखेंगे तो इट वाज आल्सो गोइंग नोवेयर into last 3 years. Okay, this is 2017 November. लास्ट 3 साल से ये कहीं नहीं आ रहा था, जब भी it was trying to cross up this level, it was simply there was a huge sell off from here, and after 2 to 3 years it has broken up this. And again if you look onto this volume, ये वॉल्यूम बहुत ही जबरदस्त है, एंड ऐसे वॉल्यूम बहुत पॉजिटिव होते हैं जहाँ पे आपको बहुत टाइम बाद इतना अच्छा ग्रीन वॉल्यूम है, ग्रीन क्लोज पे मिल रहा है. So this is again an buy for me, and for this the stop loss would be around here, 270 275 levels. Okay, so that would be my stop loss. So these are some trades which I found upon, and these are not recommendations. You need to study. Risk is yours, reward is yours. So मुझे ऐसे स्टॉक जो काफी काफी टाइम से कंसोलिडेशन में है, 3 साल 4 साल 5 साल, वो जब ऐसा क्लोज होते तो I simply like it. And let me show you more examples जहाँ पे ऐसा क्लोजिंग पहले भी मिला था. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आरती ड्रग्स. नाउ दिस वॉज अ ह्यूज रन फॉर मी ऑल्सो, एंड आप देखेंगे तो दिस वॉज लाइक अ 10 year, अराउंड 5 to 6 years ऑफ ब्रेकआउट. लाइक 5 years ऑफ ब्रेकआउट. एंड अगर आप हमारा यूट्यूब चैनल फॉलो कर रहे हैं, सो वी शेयर्ड दिस स्टॉक ऑल्सो. Let me tell you in which video you can find it. So in this video we shared upon Aarti drugs, and from that level it's like almost, you can see how we shared it around somewhere here. So this is now bonus adjusted. Okay, this is now bonus adjusted, so it's showing 200. In the video you will find it around 700. So from 200 at the split level you can see 750, That's around 4 times. So I like long consolidation breakouts. 3 saal, 5 saal, 8 saal. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. So that's what I like in Crompton Greaves. Now coming back, what were the last week trades that I took upon? Let me share with you guys. So one was Lal Path Labs that I've taken, and it gave a very strong closing. So I bought it around here, 2100. Let me show you guys on my Twitter also, so that you get a better idea. See here on 22nd October, I just bought it. All three moving, holding Lal Path Labs. This is October 12, which I told you that this is looking good. You look October 12 here. So yeah, so I bought it here only on October 12th, Lal Path Labs. And it gave a very good close. And so that trade is moving on very good. Let me share you the brother of Lal Path Lab. As I showed you that I like industry moves together. This is another one. And I told about this here also. See, this is October 18th. The buzzing theme for the coming week can be testing companies. And that's why I picked up Lalpath and Metropolis. Okay, Metropolis again, it's looking good. It's the trade is going on good currently. The next one was Digvijay Cement. So this Digvijay Cement moved on very good, and it's just like I bought it last week only. Oh, last Friday I would rather say. Let me share that tweet with you. So this is where we shared on October 23. You can see on this chart when I shared it, 57. Okay, so I shared it on 57. In next few hours only, it gave a very good, very positive result, and this trade can turn out to be really good. I entered it around 55 to 56. I entered in the morning, and look onto the volumes that came around. Okay, so these volumes are like super good. Now let's see how it goes upon. I expect this to be very positive. Next one was VISAKA Industries, which is again into cement. See, Digvijay is also into cement. Visakha Industries into cement roofing. Okay, again, I like industry groups together. It makes the roof पे जो rooftop होता है ना उसमें cement के products आते हैं. Now, again, this stock just turned up from here, and it's like turning up the overall trend, the wider trend, and I just bought it here. Saka Industries. Let me show you that tweet also. Oh, Visakha Industries, this is 364. When I shared around it, you can see it from here also. And it moved out really good at the closing. It gave a very good closing of 377. And I expect it to touch around 430, 440 level. 425, 430. So that would be my profit booking level. But let's see how it goes, because it's all game of प्रोबेबिलिटीज. देखिए यहाँ पे सब प्रोबेबिलिटी होता है, ऐसा कुछ भी 100% श्योर नहीं है. कोई भी मैं स्टॉक आपके साथ शेयर कर रहा हूँ, इट्स नॉट समथिंग कि ये 100% होगा ही होगा. सो आई ऑलवेज हैव अ प्लान कि अगर ऐसा नहीं होता है तो मुझे क्या करना है. तो आपको भी हमेशा ये प्लान दिमाग में रखना पड़ेगा कि अगर ऐसा नहीं होता है देन व्हाट विल आई डू, बिकॉज दैट्स व्हाट द मेजर थिंग. पीपल यूजुअली बाय अप स्टॉक्स, वो बहुत सारे स्टॉक खरीद लेंगे स्टोरीज पे here and there, and they don't have a plan. If anything goes wrong, then what to do? Okay, so I have those plans. Okay, if that things goes on, I have those plans. Now, what about any other trade which I took? So that was the major trades which I took upon in the last week. One is again Supreme Industries, which I took, but it doesn't look good now because it didn't give a closing above this. So this is again an actionable if it gives a closing above this weekly closing. Okay, 1480. So I was expecting it to give up a weekly close because I bought it up with here in this candle, and the volume looked very good. But in the next day it reversed. Though on the reversal the volume is less and it might turn up. So I'm just waiting for it. My stop loss is around here. Okay, not that much risky trade this was. So those are few of my trades, and if you want to get the fastest way of knowing up कि मैं कौन कौन से what stocks are looking good, कौन कौन सा stock insights, then You can simply follow it on the Twitter also, because every trade that we take, we share it here in our Telegram channel. Okay, and I'll be sharing that all with in my Sunday trades also. Okay, in my Sunday research also. So I hope this video added some value, and you can study about these stocks. These stocks are currently looking very good, and you can plan it up for the next week, or even if it doesn't give next week break, just keep it on your watch list and review it in the next week. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope it added value. Just write into the comment box what do you think about these stocks. Just write into the comment box and let me know your views. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye bye.